I just realized I'm wearing green earrings with a pink shirt. How gauche. Welcome to Operatic Trash. Today we will be celebrating the birthday of Maria Callas, and you are getting not just one, but two videos on this subject for a variety of reasons. Number one, Maria Callas is probably the most requested singer since the beginning of this channel. Number two, Maria Callas sang everything. She sang mezzo, soprano, bel canto, verismo. She did it all. So I want to try and get a pretty good balance between the stuff she's really well known for doing and the stuff that is maybe not so well known, but we should check it out anyway. Third, she's Maria freaking Callas, La Divina. Of course she's going to get two videos. So in terms of birthday snacks, I do not have cake this time, but I do have a jar of Biscoff's cookie butter and a spoon. You know, I often wonder why hard drugs are outlawed, but Biscoff's cookie butter is perfectly legal, because y'all, let me tell you something. This stuff slaps. If you've never tried it, you need to go get you some. Now for the music. So Maria Callas was a legendary interpreter of Tosca. We're going to start there. I know we've reacted to Vici d'Arte many times on this channel, but this one's important. So here we go. So expressive, and she was such an exquisite actress. I think this is really cool to see because we have so many audio recordings of Maria Callas, but we do not have a lot of video. So seeing her sing this is honestly such a blessing. Did y'all see the cat? My perpetual co-star. Never met a camera he didn't like. There he is again. Continuing on. You know, honestly, this really reminds me of the first time I ever heard her, and I remember thinking, I've never heard anything like this, and this is the most amazing thing. Like, tell me what your reaction to hearing Maria Callas for the first time was, but every time I hear her, there's always that little piece of just, have to point out that she's doing a lot of controlling the dynamics with her mouth. I think probably most of us singer folk have been discouraged from that, but if you can do it and do it well like she does it, if you can do it well though. When she says, "God, why are you repaying me like this?" and like clutching her chest, I feel water developing in my eyes. shape of her mouth. y'all see how she used the breath she was taking to emphasize the drama? That was masterful. There is just so much passion in her singing. It overwhelms me. I know that a lot of people don't believe that you should sacrifice the beauty of the music for the drama. Callas was not of that belief, and I thank her for it because she just knew how to pull on your heartstrings. It's just incredible. Moving on to the next thing. This isn't often discussed, but Maria Callas actually did a lot of Wagnerian roles early in her career. So we're going to listen to her Isolde, her Liebestod, and it's sung in Italian, which is really interesting because I feel like the Italian syllables actually kind of change the flow of the music. So let's check that out. Maria understood the assignment, y'all. Nice chest voice. Such a nice bloom to the voice there. Seriously, though, the way she makes her voice swell does things to my blood pressure. I have to tell you the truth. So nice. See, don't forget, y'all. You need some flexibility in your voice to sing Wagner. Here we go, here we go. Let me tell y'all something. I think the key to a really good Liebestod is nailing that build. There's just this chunk towards the end where the energy just keeps increasing and the tempo kind of picks up a bit, and there's just so much emotion to it. Obviously, you know, Maria Callas is definitely making it more of her own here and kind of taking advantage of some more Italian things, but it's still so gorgeous. Let's check out this finale, y'all. The Italian makes a difference. Do you hear that? That decrescendo, though. Gonna have to pronounce me dead here soon. Damn. Okay, I do have to say this. Maria Callas's pianissimo on those high notes is not what we would expect of someone like, say, Montserrat Caballé or Joan Sutherland, where it's just that silvery kind of thread. But I love how she kind of makes those upper notes shimmer in a way that a lot of other singers don't. It's just a beautiful quality to it. So the last recording we're going to check out in part one of Maria Callas's Birthday-Palooza is her singing Medea. Now, Medea was one of her signature roles, which I always found to be kind of interesting because it's from the classical era, which Maria Callas often said was not her favorite. She loved bel canto, but she did not love what came before or after it so much. So let's listen to this, and I'm going to point out some things that I find interesting, and I'm going to see what y'all think. Very clean. So I do find it very intriguing to see what Maria's voice does in classical era stuff because it is a bit more restrictive than the stuff that she was really fond of singing. In bel canto, there are a lot of places where you can rearrange things, you can ornament things. In verismo, where Tosca falls, there's a lot of rubato, there's a lot of give and take to the music. Classical, not so much. You kind of have to really behave yourself and stay within these conventions. And I find what she does here very interesting because she doesn't have those tools to play with, and she has to rely on other means of expression for her instrument. Such an expressive face. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Because she can't play a lot within the phrases. She is using this incredibly conversational way of singing to bring out the character who, by the way, is really going through it. If you don't know the plot to Medea, look it up because she is going through some things here. You know, I have to say, I think we can all agree that Maria Callas's voice was not naturally super warm and gentle. And because my voice is very similarly not naturally warm and gentle, I really love to see what she does in the parts where she has to be sort of soft and pleading. I think it's very instructional for those of us who don't have voices like Montserrat Caballé. Adding some gas here. See how she's taking advantage of these big leaps in the music as a means of emotional expression? Very nice. Nice shifts. Tell him. A common criticism of Callas's voice is that her top is really strident, and yeah, kind of, but I think it's such an important communicative tool. I've said it a couple times in this video, but one thing I just find so admirable and so inspirational about Maria Callas is she took the sort of maybe imperfections of her voice and used them to her advantage and made them part of the character, part of the overall flow of the music. And I think, frankly, that's something we should all be doing in our singing, the singers that are watching out there, because it's really hard to do and nobody mastered it the way she did. So that wraps it up for part one. Part two is soon to follow. We've got a couple of things that she was well known for singing, and then I have one little surprise that I'm interested to see how many of you out there are familiar with. So please hit like and subscribe and stay tuned for part two.